20 years old. You have about a week left, and you're starting to prepare your party. You're getting stressed because you've waited until the last minute, you don't know what to wear, you don't know who to invite, you don't know where you're going to have it, so you decide to call your best friends for some advice and to vent. Luckily, your best friends have some friends that are having a party in a week, which is coincidentally a solution to all your problems, so you decide to go along. When you get there, you easily blend in with everybody. You're smoking, you're drinking, you have a good time. And then somebody pulls out a bag of heroin. You're not normally one for peer pressure, but you've made these new friends, you have your best friends with you, and after all, it is your night to celebrate, so you decide to go for it. Well, all it took was that one time, and now you're hooked. You may think that this has nothing to do with you, it doesn't happen around here, it's one of those things that only happens in movies, but I'm here today to tell you about heroin use and abuse right here in Harford County. 2015 marked the first year that Harford County really started taking note of all the statistics related to heroin here. I have a report from the January 8th Aegis editorial from this year that says, in the first year of keeping such statistics, the Harford County Sheriff's Office responded to 200 heroin overdose cases last year, in 2015. There were 27 deaths reported in those 200 calls. So I decided to do some math of my own. I divided 200 by 365, and I got about 54 or 55%. That means just last year, about every other day, somebody right here in Harford County was overdosing on heroin. Fortunately, not all those were deaths, but it is still a very scary statistic. Because they saw such a scary trend in 2015, Harford County sheriffs have continued to document the information in 2016. An ABC2 News WMAR staff report on May 16th of this year noted that the Harford County Sheriff's Office issued a statement on Facebook Sunday confirming 3 fatal overdoses and 1 non-fatal overdose in the area in just 19 hours on Saturday. In just less than 24 hours in one day, 4 people overdosed, and 1 of them was not lucky enough to make it out alive. Sheriff Gaylor has also reported that in May, 1 person in Harford County overdosed 3 times in just 1 weekend. There is statistics showing that there's a correlation between people that use heroin, they get clean, then they relapse, then they get clean, and then they relapse. Heroin is often laced with stronger drugs, and heroin is cheaper than you may think. There was another May 5th article by Brina Zoomer in the Baltimore Sun. There was 79 overdoses so far in May in this year. At that same time, last year in 2015, there had been 48, so you can definitely see the increase showing that data side by side. Luckily, with those scary statistics, they do sound dramatic. There has been hope here that there are people fighting back. The Harford County Police, as well as local businesses, have teamed up to try and spread awareness, educate, and get the news out there so people realize that it really is happening right here. Out of the 3 people that answered my audience analysis survey, only 1 person knew someone personally that had been affected by heroin. This isn't a great frame of reference, but I want to point you back to my introduction because it is very personal to me. In March of 2014, I lost my best friend to a heroin overdose right here in Bel Air. On the sheriff's website in Harford County, on the main menu there is a safety tab, and under that there is a drug awareness tab. On that there are 2 public service announcements posted. The first one is my best friend's family and I speaking on the news about our loss, and I encourage everybody to check it out. The second is about heroin being a silent killer at your doorstep. I have an article here from Natasha Mihu from June 29th this year from the Maryland Association of Counties. She talked about public service announcements and how they target younger people. She said, the PSAs, which use teens to help spread the message to their peers, will air in movie theaters across the county. While that second public service announcement is not one about younger people speaking out, it is a great example, and it is supposed to be aired in movie theaters right here in Harford County. Lastly, I have a sign here. In my audience analysis, 2 people out of the 3 had seen this sign. I drove through Bel Air this past Tuesday, July 12th, and around 5:20 p.m. I took this picture. It is showing the year-to-date overdoses in Harford County and the lives lost associated with that. So you can see here that we've had 140 altogether and 21 deaths associated. It's nice to have this posted in a place that gets a lot of traffic, that everybody can see it. So as you can see through my data posted from 2015 and what has happened so far in 2016, we can't really ignore these statistics showing the prevalence and how evident heroin use and abuse is right here so close to home. But we do have plenty of people and a community that are willing to fight back and educate everyone about it.